That awful human being is Ingrid de Forest. She's a city councilor from Eagleton. She thinks she's so great because she won the Miss Indiana beauty pageant last year while she was in office and pregnant. As always, we would like to make a friendly wager with Eagleton. If you beat us this year, we will give you a basket of apples from our Pawnee orchard.
Pesticide, yuck.
Oh, no, these are pesticide-free. I ate one of these for breakfast this morning, and I found a worm in it. So, I bet somebody feels pretty stupid right now.
Well, Leslie, I think we had similar ideas. If you win, Eagleton will give you this basket of oranges. Of course, it's silly to compare apples and oranges, but what the heck. These are made of Swarovski crystal, and they're worth $700,000.
Leslie, you're down 15 points in the latest poll for the recall election. What can you do to make up the deficit?
I'll tell you what I'd do if I was an Eagletonian. I'd pop a Xanax and ask my butler to help me out. I mean, I'm not saying that Eagletonians are out of touch, but when you tell them it's time to change their oil, they ask, extra virgin or white truffle? Thanks, guys. I'll see you at the game. Unless, of course, you're an Eagletonian, and then you'll be too busy polishing your monocle at the caviar store. Nope out. It really is a pleasure to see you in this context, Ingrid. Say cheese. Damn it, you look beautiful.
Could you give us a little more information surrounding the deficits that you're running this year?
Ooh, gosh. We don't really like to talk about money. We find it a little gauche.
This is a budget meeting.
Well, most of our files are in these boxes if you really want to take a look at how much that we've spent.
Why don't we just dig in and see what we're up against?
Yes, and thank you. We really appreciate your help.
Are you tipping me?
Is that 100 euros?
I'm so sorry we're late. We came from our bankruptcy brunch and Michael Bublé played, but he ran a little long.
I love Michael Bublé.
Was a bankruptcy brunch the best idea?
Sure, let's not have brunch. Like animals.
Well, some of these expenditures are questionable. You filled the public pools with bottled water?
Total body hydration.
What is this here, this massive expenditure from Public Works?
Yes. Well, yes. We purchased HBO for the whole town.
I'm sorry, you spent government money on a TV subscription?
It's not TV.
All right. Leslie's put together a presentation for financial recovery.
Great.
You may find it very informative. Let's get started with our first slide. Well, well, well. You blew it. Super hard. Complete buffoonery. It's hilarious, and you deserve it.
Hey, you think you might want to take it easy on them a little bit?
Oh, like they took it easy on us when they stole all our money and seceded from our
It
town?
was 200 years ago. Cool it.
Fine. I'll skip ahead.
Do you have a plan that will help us or not? We have borrowed absolutely everything we can from the state, and really, Pawnee is our only hope.
We do have a plan. We are willing to provide a bridge loan for $50,000. 25% interest compounded monthly, and you need to release a statement that says that Pawnee rules and Eagleton drools.
Well, now you're just being nasty. I understand that our towns have a complicated history, but we have a saying in Eagleton. You don't kick a dressage horse after a failed pas de deux.
Whatever, Blondie. Your butler made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. And if you walk out that door, none of us here, and I repeat, none of us will ever help you again. Oh my God. What is she doing here?
I'm sorry, Leslie, but you didn't really help them very much, so we volunteered to give them a little financial advice.
You didn't actually help us at all.
Just 1 second. I'm just gonna help them out, okay? Just for an hour.
He's just being a good neighbor. We're in a lot of trouble, Leslie.
I don't need any lip from you, okay? You're in trouble because of your own stupidity.
I have a PhD from the Sorbonne.
For what? Wearing Chanel suits?
There was a fashion component, yes.
After an all-night strategy session, the towns of Pawnee and Eagleton have come up with a potential solution to Eagleton's budget crisis.
The town of Eagleton will be dissolved and reabsorbed into Pawnee. Pawnee will provide some government services as well as taking on some of Eagleton's debts. I understand. Look, I hate Eagletonians as much as you do. I hate their stupid, beautiful faces and their stupid, shiny hair.
We've looked at every alternative. This is the only scenario that prevents Eagleton's financial crisis from spiraling throughout the entire region.
Eagleton is terrible. Why should I bail them out with the hard-earned money from my unemployment check?
Because they are our neighbor and they've sprained their ankle. And when your neighbor sprains his ankle, you help him off the court. I understand you have concerns and questions, and we are here to listen to them. Okay, well,
I got something to say.
one at a time, please.
I hate the one-at-a-time system.
Why should we bail them out and no one bailed me out when I got arrested for arson?
You can't just merge two towns. It's against the rules of nature. What's next? Merging a man with his dog?
I live in Eagleton, and frankly, I don't like the idea of living in Pawnee. They're a little, what's the word? Have no money.
Bertram, that's enough. First of all, Eagleton has no money. Second of all, they are gracious enough to throw us a lifeline, and we should be eternally grateful for their generosity. They're a town of angels. Greasy, denim-clad angels. But angels nonetheless.
We'll take it. Oh my God, that was epic. I was peeing so freaking hard. It was like a jacuzzi jet.
Hi, Leslie.
Hey, Ingrid. I wasn't talking about the velocity of my pee because you are a very smart and classy lady. Ben, you remember Ingrid de Forest from the former Eagleton?
Yeah, she was just telling me she's been nominated to run against you in the recall.
Wow. Buzzkill.
I know you must hate me right now, Leslie, and that's justified, but I need to thank you for what you just did in there. Not the forceful urination, the filibuster.
Right, yeah.
It was incredibly courageous, and it was selfless. And if I do win, I'm gonna have very big roller skates to fill. Could I take you out for a celebratory plate of, I think you call them waffles?
Wow, that is the best offer you could ever make. But I had to miss my husband's birthday party for this, so I think I'll be spending the evening with him. A rain check, maybe.
Please.
I'm sorry your birthday party got all screwed up. Maybe I should put those roller skates back on.
Well, you must be exhausted. We don't have to go to the party.
Oh, we're not going to the party. We're going home.
Then why would you need to put on roller skates? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're just skates.
Well, this is the Pawnee City Council chambers, your new home away from home.
Well, technically my home away from home is in Zurich. Frank Gehry designed it, but this is nice too.
Today is my last day as city. Excuse me. Let me try this again. Today is my last day as city council. Today's my last day. You know what? You get the idea. My old friend Ingrid de Forest won the recall vote, and she's taking my place on Monday morning. But, you know, luckily for me, I've processed all my feelings, and I've gone through the 5 stages of grief. Denial, anger, internet commenting, cat adoption, African dance, cat returning to the adoption place, watching all the episodes of Murphy Brown, and not giving a flying fart. How many stages is that? I don't know. The point is, I'm fine now.
This must be hard for you. It's like what Sir Ian McKellen said to me the day I sold my boat to Karl Lagerfeld. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oh my God, what is your life?
If it makes any difference, your work here was a real inspiration to me, and I am going to do my best to continue your legacy.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment.
Leslie.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Was I singing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road out loud?
No. Would you like to? I studied opera at the Sorbonne. I'd be happy to harmonize.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Nah.